Hello, my friends. Welcome to CJ Reads Books. I'm CJ, and today we are going to be talking about Stalking Jack the Ripper, and that is written by Kerri Maniscalco. So, to start off, I enjoyed the first two chapters of it, and I thought this book was going to turn out to be something completely different than what it had. But that being said, let's get into it. So, like I said, I started off really enjoying this book. I thought it was going to be something completely different. I thought it was going to be Bones inspired stuff because the first couple of scenes was in that kind of setting, and I was really, really excited. Now, as the story drew on, I found myself getting less excited, and I was a little sad by that. So this was supposed to be a buddy read with my buddy IRL, and she had been having a hard time finding time to read lately, so I continued without her, and I wish I didn't because now I need someone to talk to about this book. That being said, this book was all sorts of chaos. Chaos in all of the senses. So obviously, it's about a female main character. Now, it is a period piece. I don't really like historical fictions. On top of that, being in a historical fiction that is a fantasy kind of novel, it threw me off a little bit. The concept was awesome. I love the concept. I did feel like it was going to have romance in it, so I was prepared in that sense. But it was not my cup of tea. I had way high expectations for this, I feel, and it did not deliver, in my opinion. I found myself skimming through chapters and wishing that this book was over. And when the ending came, I was only a little bit surprised, but not really because, eh, it didn't surprise me in the least. And it was very mediocre. It was very mediocre. Now, the storyline was good until there started to be too much going on. I think that's when I lost interest when there was too much being introduced at once, and it was just a big collection of random shit that you couldn't focus on. I don't really have much else to say about this book other than the fact that I will not be reading the series. There are other books in this series, Stalking blank, whatever, and they're all murderers. And I love me a good, murder mystery kind of thing. I just wasn't into this at all. So at first, I was going to give it 1 star. I changed my mind and thought about it. I gave it 2 stars just because it did intrigue me in the beginning. I love the little pictures and the little diagrams, but it wasn't for me. It just wasn't written for me. So, with that being said, did you read this book? Have you read any other books in this series? And what did you think of it? Is there one that is better than the other? One that I should try? Again, I don't really like period pieces very much, which is why I think this one just kind of rolled. I feel like it was. So, in a period piece, I feel like you have to encompass the whole thing. And this one did not. It teetered too much on the modern. It just wasn't believable. Yeah. What did you think of this? If you've read it before, tell me any other suggestions similar to this that I may enjoy. Because I did enjoy the first, 10 to 15 pages of it. It was just afterwards that I didn't catch my attention very well. So yeah, down below I have a couple of links. The first is to my Etsy store. I sell blind dates with a book. So if you are interested in that, please come check me out. The second link is to my Patreon. So what is a Patreon? It is a paid membership where you'll sign up every month and you'll literally get my videos 2 minutes after I upload them. So for Instagram and YouTube, you have to wait a little bit for my videos to come out because I'm lazy and I like to schedule things in advance. But for Patreon, you can just get those immediately. The third link is to my Amazon wish list. I just have a bunch of random stuff on there. You can support me there if you wish. The fourth link, you can buy me a coffee. But if you can't do any of those, you are still here, you are still watching, please push all my buttons. Like, share, subscribe, comment, share my book reviews with a friend. Maybe they'll start reading with us, and maybe I can finally start that book club so that we can talk about books and stuff. Thank you, Robert Willem, for being my one and only Patreon member right now. You are awesome. And everybody, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.